Hi, my name is Alan Rogers. I am the director of the MSITM program here at UNCG, and I'd like to welcome you to our virtual information session. So, some key players that will play a role in your journey in the MSITM program and or certificate program. First, I'd like to introduce Dr. Lakshmi Iyer, our department head. Secondly, I've already introduced myself, but again, I'm Alan Rogers. I am the director of the MSITM program and additional certificates. And also in the office, we have Miss London Yazgan, who is administrative support and will help us navigate several of our needs again throughout the journey. Um, just want to let you know, since this is a pre-recorded session, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at amroger2@uncg.edu, and I'll be happy to help answer any questions or get you started on your journey. Just a brief summary, some of today's topics are going to be program features and curriculum, student and alumni perspective, admission process, and additional resources. Let's start with the program features and curriculum. Why study the MSITM at UNCG or any of our several certificates? One great reason is that we're always market ready. Our programs are created and updated based off of industry demand. You will notice in some of our slides moving forward that we have recently added some new programs based off of that feedback, like generative AI and cloud computing. We try to maintain and move forward with those market-ready skills as best that we can to make sure that our students are ready to be employed uh, after graduating. We're also a very flexible program. We offer online, on campus, full-time, part-time. We offer a master's degree, and we also offer certificates. This is catered for many different types of lifestyles, whether you're working full-time, whether you're working part-time, whether you're rolling out of your undergraduate degree, or you're just wanting to advance your career that you're already in. These programs are catered and flexible to all of you. They're also tailored to your interests. Um, we have 6 concentrations and 19 elective course options, so there's a wide variety of topics to select from. Another reason that you want to study UNCG with one of our certificates or MSITM is excellence. We take pride in being in our rankings and our US News rankings and make sure that we're at the top of any business school standards across the US. Another great reason is to learn to problem solve. We have hands-on experience with cutting-edge technology and also real-world projects that will help you move forward into your next destination. Here's a little bit about degrees and certificates offered. So again, we have a degree, a master's program of science in IT and management. It is offered either online or face-to-face. Here's a little bit of the cost breakdown, whether you're in state or out of state. And you will have access to these slides to review that content afterwards. Also, for non-degree programs, which is our graduate certificates, we have business analytics, cloud computing and security analytics, cybersecurity, generative AI for business, IT management, IT development, supply chain management, and supply chain analytics, which was formerly known as our ERP. So all concentration are STEM designated. This is very, very helpful and important if you have an F1 student visa status. This will help you get additional time after you graduate in the U.S. To work and find employment. Um, the entire MSITM program is 30 credit hours. There are 4 curriculum courses, and then there are 18 electives that you would choose from based off of your interest and your likes within the program. One way to navigate this, if you're not sure what you want to do, or you maybe not have the credentials, or just, want to get an idea of what the program's about, you can start with a certificate. That way you're committing to 4 classes rather than 10, and that certificate is stackable and can transfer over into an MSITM program. What a lot of students like to do is do a certificate and show their ability and get their interest before moving into the full-on MSITM program. And as I had mentioned, a lot of our program is stackable with our certificates. And a little bit about the content within those stackable certificates we have laid out here for you. So business analytics certificate, understand the field of analytics and its application in the business environment. These are 3 of the classes that are available and required for that certificate. Next up, we have generative AI. This is leverage generative AI intelligence technologies to drive innovation in today's competitive market landscape. And here's the 3 classes that are required for that certificate. For cybersecurity, learn the latest thinking and best practices for all aspects of information security and privacy technology, tools, methodologies, and management. Here are the 3 courses that are required for that certificate. Advance your understanding of technology development and its application in the business environment. These 3 courses here are in our IT management certificate. For supply chain management certificate, learn relevant, state-of-the-art, knowledgeable, and skills within the value chain so as to enhance organizational performance. Here are the 3 classes that are required for that certificate. For cloud computing and security analytics certificate, learn fortified cybersecurity measures and optimize cloud-based operations. Here are the 3 courses that are required for that certificate. For supply chain analytics certificate, build an integrative, process-oriented understanding of ERP systems within distributed and global organizations. Again, here are the 3 classes that are required for that certificate. For IT development certificate, advance your understanding of technology management and its application in the business environment. Here are the 3 classes that are available and required for that certificate. Please keep in mind that each certificate has the 3 classes that are built in, but you also have 1 elective that is available to you outside of these 3 built-in courses. So you have a little bit of flexibility in that 4th topic and what you would like to do with that and direction that you would like to go into. Once in the program, we will have a plan of study where we sit down and we look per semester what classes that you will be taking. As I mentioned earlier, you have 4 core classes. These 12 hours are required for every master's program student. If you have a concentration, then that will put you in these 3 classes that are listed next to that concentration. If you choose not to have a concentration, then the additional 18 elective hours that are required, you choose from which category that you would like. Again, this is also stackable. So if you decide that you would like to choose a concentration and a certificate, you may achieve that by taking the additional 18 hours, 6 six courses here, and you would choose the concentration based off of these three classes that you would want to take with the certificate you would like to stack in there as well. So again, you can stack a certificate and a concentration if you have a particular concentration or direction you would like to take that. So it's very important to us to have curriculum aligned with industry certifications. Um, Upon completion of our ISOM 678, students can apply for the Certificate Associate in Project Management. And after earning the minimum project management hours, students can also apply for the Project Management Professional. The Business Analytics curriculum is also co-sponsored by SAS. Students benefit from access to SAS products and materials through Teradata University Network. Coincide your preparation for APICS, CPIM, or CSCP examinations with your supply chain management coursework and receive 3 hours of elective credit upon your successful completion of the examinations. Lastly, our cybersecurity and networking coursework is taught using CompTIA materials are aligned with the CompTIA certifications. Just a little bit about some of our internships and career opportunities that we have in the Bryan School. We have an amazing external affairs team that helps us stay connected with our alums and help us get connected into internships and help us direct us into a path of getting and obtaining a job after we graduate. Just some of the highlights here, Vavo, LabCorp, IBM, Amazon, some of the few internships and places that alums like to work. You'll notice to the right, there are positions that are held by alum, such as data scientist, software developer, marketing business analyst, a wide variety that are held because of the MSITM program and or the certificates. Next on student and alumni perspective. On an annual basis, we have graduate student ambassadors and also alumni ambassadors. Here's their information if you would like to reach out to them or just gather some overall experience ideas from them. You're more than welcome to reach out. It is just good insight to speak to someone who has been through the program and has that experience. So therefore, you know what to expect. Admissions process. A little bit about the application requirements. And as you'll see right big in the bottom, you can start your application today at grs.uncg.edu. Some of the requirements are a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, 3 letters of recommendation, a personal statement, a resume, an online application of $65 and a $65 fee, evidence of English language proficiency, and you want to pay attention to the deadline applications. Very important, November 15th, if you want to be in classes in spring. For summer, you need to make sure you get something in by March 1st. It's the priority. April's the final. And for fall, you want to make sure that you get things in by March 1st or June 15th as the final. Not completely sure yet, and you're not really ready for the certificate, there is an additional option. That is called the Bryan Prelude Program. This gives you the opportunity to take 2 of our courses in the MSITM program and not committing to a particular certificate or program, just to make sure and see that it is something that you want to do and that you can be successful in this particular program. It's easily application process, undergraduate transcript, personal statement, and current resume. Next, additional resources. So some financial information. So if you're looking into fellowships and assistantships, scholarships, financial aid, payment plans, all of this needs to be thought of well in advance. We have here some timelines to adhere by, but the earlier the better in terms of getting into those positions because these decisions are made before the semester starts in most cases. There's a note here. Scholarship and assistantship decisions are made separately from admissions decisions and are in no set timeline for award notifications. Um, so just make sure to pay close attention to those things and be thinking about them proactively before starting. Um, also, if you have financial aid or your own payment plans, you want to make sure that you adhere to their policy and procedures and make sure that you have the right amount of credit hours that are necessary for you to utilize and continue those programs. All right, that's the end of the information session, and I would just like to thank you very much for your time and consideration, and I hope to see your application soon. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, my name is Alan Rogers. You can contact me at amroger2@uncg.edu, and I'm happy to help you with any of your needs. I hope to see your application soon, and thank you for listening. Take care.